Alright everyone, hello. Apologies for a late stream. I was hoping to start like an hour and a half ago, but I've been running into computer issues. I've got a dual boot right now between my work OS and my personal OS, and that caused a lot of catastrophe today for no reason in particular. It just decided to stop working. Hopefully I fixed it forever. Computers are stupid. Bitrot exists. It's gonna come back eventually. Anyways, I went exploring. I made a backpack. Backpack was just a bunch of cotton, basically, and a bunch of leather that I just kept on buying, which we already talked about yesterday. So we found a steel ingot at some point anyways, and so we now have a backpack, which I've been using to kind of store up stuff I found, one of the things that I was prioritizing was a cauldron. Been needing one of these for bread. These are opaque on the bottom. But yeah, I did some mining just kind of while killing time, and otherwise, not much else. I did, however, pick up some various saplings of interest and a good bit of sugarcane. I don't know where to plant my cactus at the moment. I'm well aware that I need to make a farm sooner than later. Just hasn't really come up yet. And this will probably get moved, by the way. So for now, let's clean up the good old inventory, and then we'll get some bread going. How about that? No, yeah, I was gonna say, you smelt. Hello. How's it going? Pretty good. Got stuff finalized for the move to the house for the most part, as far as, like, you know, logistics of getting everything paid for and all of that. And so now that's handled and taken care of, and my computer stopped acting like a jerk. Finally, was being super weird, and I think that's mostly resolved. I don't think I need miners to light for anything at all, so you can just live here. You know what? You can live down there. Goodbye. But yeah, with the backpack, I think things are going to be a lot better going forward. Haven't eaten the bread lately. Let's eat some of this. Now, we've got all of this human meat, but that's actually going to be really, really helpful coming soon. And I've got a bunch of books. Exactly. Minced meat is going to be, like, great, honestly. So we need to go figure that out. That's actually what I wanted to do now, was to go through this chain of command. So flour is just the mortar and a wheat or barley or whatever you have. I happen to have a lot of barley, so I'm probably going to do that. Let me go and make 2 more mortar and pestle. We'll do that, and then we'll do that. Because I've got a bunch of barley. It is barley, yeah? Yeah, okay. Could not remember. It's been so long since I played with Natura. Oh, the recipe just dynamically converts. Interesting. Yeah. I need to get a cactus farm going very soon, really. We're just gonna keep eating away at this river otherwise. Let's see, how much sand? 7 sand? Sure, I can make that work. I think I've got 7 cactus. Yeah, that's fine. I know there's a quest for this. I'll get there, you know? Like, it's not super high priority. Right, I need blocks to actually make it work. I also happened to find some dispensers while I was out and about, so I grabbed them, because, it's not this. Yeah, it's actually, like, one of the things they mentioned. I thought you had to do it the hard way, but, like, if you look here, they're like, don't use the terrible NEI recipe. Drop a stack of flour into a cauldron full of water. Celiacs beware. Should I do loot bag for food, or should I get more just metal buckets? I'm kind of thinking metal buckets, because I can always scrap those back into their metal in my Tinker Smeltery. In the meantime, let's see our other completed quests. That's what I'm thinking as well. A mortar, I guess. Oh, I get all of them. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm just gonna break this mortar right now anyway. Because you can convert XP to aluminum. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, let's get the cactus farm going. I don't really know what a good place for that will be, but I'm guessing probably here is as fine as anywhere else. That's right, my axe did break previously. Should make a new one. So used to being able to middle click and have items come from the entirety of my inventory and not just my hotbar. It's like this, right? It's not one above. It's the cactus grows, sees a block adjacent to it, breaks. Right? Some recipes require plain flour is a good thing to note. I will keep a stack of plain flour. Alright, and so now that we have dough, we can do things with the dough. Like whack it. Or, yeah, do this, I guess, too. Probably would be a good idea. Surprised no one else is on. Normally Trevor's on at this time of night. He might be eating dinner, actually. Well, no, it's 9 o'clock his time. He might have an early shift. I don't know. I've not made a cactus farm in so long. Like, they used to always be my favorite thing to get farmed first, because I just had an addiction to making farms for a long time. I have to put the barley away. Gosh, what's wrong with me? I'm all over the place. I've been in Windows boot partition land all, like, after dinner today. Like, until right as I started streaming, basically. I've got 2 Windows 11 installs on one computer. One of them is for work. One of them is for my everything else, because the stuff I do at work is NDA and confidential, and the stuff that I do personally does not need to be a part of that, and the stuff that I do at work does not need to get into my personal pool. So I keep them partitioned separately on 2 completely isolated drives that don't see each other in Windows. But all of a sudden today, it was like, hey, you know what? Your personal partition's just not going to boot anymore. It's like, why? Ended up having to rebuild the BCD for both of them, and then learned that you actually only ever need 1 BCD. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to expand, to be real with you. I haven't really thought that out yet at all. Probably should. Probably should think about that soon. Do I have any gems that I can sacrifice for an axe? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to start using metals again. For an iron axe blade. Axe head, rather. That would be you. And you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I figured. And then that was... Wait, hang on. Hammer and file. Okay. No, not saw. File. Why should I use Tinkers? I have been tired of Tinkers for the last 4 years, so I tend to avoid it when I can, but if there's a good reason to use it in this pack, then I will. Oh, okay. That's a good point. What effects do I have? Regen and wall fed. Okay. Alright, so now the next quest line. Bread and do I not have any wheat at all? I mean, what's the reward? Not really interesting. I'm not going to get a stack of sugarcane right now, but good to know that that's also a reward. Weird. Yeah, I've found small deposits along the way, and I've also started recycling a bunch of my stuff in my Tinker Smeltery. So, let's see. We needed bread. So we'll do that. We'll do that because they're different, and we will do this. Wow. Bread baked. How much bread do you want me to have? 8. Okay. See, I did see the Tinker's quests. I just ignored them. Big time. So I should probably do something about that. Let me see if I have enough pork chop and steak to finish up the quests. No. No to both of those. I just stumbled. Basically, my tactic has been to just explore, and I stumbled across about 3 of the infested greatwood trees, and I just break the chest, and you get the loot inside, and at one point I happened to get a single steel ingot. Just one. So I've just been running with it. Are these ready yet? Yeah, finally. Okay. This is Trevor's base, by the way. I steal his apples. I did find a village finally this morning. But yeah, this is one of the infested trees. This was the first infested tree that I found, actually. Just gotta find some pigoos now. Oh, that's right. I always forget that they can explode. Only because it seems like it's a very random chance, not like a based on something you did kind of thing. I haven't actually been down here at all. Is there anything good? Nope. Okay. I mean, I forget, but yeah, you can technically just eat the dough. Trevor's Cotton Farm has been honestly the best. You know, I've had these headphones for almost 2 years, and every time I look at myself, I realize that over the years of using them and dropping them and wearing them anytime I'm at my computer, because I don't have speakers at this setup, I just use headphones all the time because my wife's desk is right there. And these are super comfortable. I've realized you can see they've very obviously morphed. They sit much closer to my head on this side than on this side. And I don't think I can do anything about it, and I don't think I need to, but man, if Bear Dynamic makes a replacement band, like the metal part of the band, then I would like to know, because I would love to keep the headphones and like not have to pointlessly replace them. And I won't replace them over this anyway. I will message it to you. I hadn't planned on making this one public, but I really don't mind. 1 second. Well, not public, but like on request. Oh, yeah, I never made myself an operator on my own server. Okay. Well, that's fair. 1 second. I'll have to go log into the Docker container. Let's see. Greg, attach, whitelist, add. I love that the Control P, Control Q thing works. Ooh, that sounds nice. Is this enough bread for you, Gregory? Greggles? See, I don't really need food. We've got a huge selection. So there's a rolling pin made out of aluminum or a steel mortar. Or a steel knife, but the knife doesn't really matter to me. Oh, but it has sharpness 2 on it. What do y'all think? Rolling pin? Really, is the rolling pin that valuable? I mean, what is it even used for? Just various cooking, right? Okay, I'll take your word. I'll do rolling pin. Oh, this is... Sorry, let me, good to know. So this, we are on version 2.3.2, and 1 second, and I will invite you to our Discord for this. All right, so that's done. Let's go ahead and get the remainder of our dough cooking up as well. I know that it's going to tell me to do one other quest instead. Yeah, let's do the rolling pin. Yeah, it's neither here nor there for me. Right, yeah, forget that you can just turn it into toast, and now it's worth a little bit more. No, I don't think Project E is even... Yeah, we just have Project Red. I don't think there's any... Yeah, go make some oatmeal. That sounds good. That actually does sound good. No, I don't think Project E was even around for 1.7. This is just around GregTech. Like, everything is GregTechified. Yeah, definitely on the grindy side. We sat here and watched stuff smelt in the smeltery for like 2.5 minutes per cycle last night. Which, by the way, has almost completely burned through all my fuel. Yeah, sprinting's a thing. I just ran out of hunger. Sprinting's been around since beta 1.8. Mind you, this pack may make you want to reconsider sprinting on a regular basis, but there is sprinting. You can sprint with control. Who did it now? Alright, I've got all of this human meat that I need to dice up. It is a cutting recipe, right? Mortar, my bad. Is food a problem? Yes, food is a problem. Basically, Spice of Life is set so that most foods give you like half of what they normally would. And if you eat a food more than 3 times in a row, like if you don't have a variety in your diet, basically food effectively becomes useless to you, and eventually you won't even be able to eat that food again. So that's why you'll see a lot of farms like this one and that one. Wait, what was that? Oh, the cape, yeah. Movement. This is the vanilla movement tab. Sprint keys were added in Java Edition 1.7.2. I looked it up. Although, yeah, I mean, GregTech New Horizons is running Minecraft 1.7, but using Java 17. So, who knows what the hell Black Magic is just going on behind the scenes either, you know? Like, I don't... My first hunch would be to go by memory and then back that up with, yeah, GregTech just does a bunch of stuff too, so... Yeah, no, it's wild how much stuff just exists that I was like, why is this... Oh, okay. There's a mod that was made for that. Why are bookmarks in NEI? I don't know. No. So I posted a link in the Discord to you, and if you don't want to use Prism, I found that Curse right now, the version that's posted up on the Curse launcher, is broken. Like, no one seems to be able to launch it from Curse in our group. I don't speak universally for version 2.3.2. So we're all using Prism or MultiMC or some rendition thereof and just importing it with the zip link I included. And then we found that Java 17 and that zip link work really well. And if you don't want to use Java 17, there is a Java 8 version as well. But Java 17 will get you better performance. Yeah, and I believe that. And the way that I believe that is the fact that there's a mod specifically in this pack for downloading the remainder of the mods that are probably ones that they like could not or did not want to post on CurseForge for every single custom fork that they made, because making a mod on CurseForge takes about 6 days just to get it reviewed and accepted. And then you also have to go through the moderation each time you want to update it. So like, I get it, and it's genius, and I'm not even complaining. I don't even care if the files that I'm downloading are safe. I'm sure they are. My antivirus would complain otherwise. Sorry, my neck's really starting to hurt. Oh, I know. And not to get overly political in a mod degree, but yeah, the whole swing that they did with Iris and Sodium, or Oculus, yeah, Iris, sorry, not Oculus, Iris and Sodium, like 2 weeks ago, was where I was like, okay, I got to get off of this platform. So I moved everything in my CurseForge instances and all of that stuff over to Prism Launcher, and wrote basically what has now become an entire web development stack, and then some for migrating your own mods from Curse to, copying, not migrating, your own mods from Curse to Modrinth. I didn't realize swords were that fast at cutting grass. No, it's okay. So essentially, the developers for Sodium and Iris, which are single-handedly in the last 3 years plus the most downloaded mods on the platform, stopped updating their mods on the platform and just said, hey, on their CurseForge page, hey, by the way, we've stopped updating on this platform. You're going to find all of our stuff over on Modrinth, right? Like, that seems super tame. That seems like a totally normal thing to do. And so I don't know. Like, really what can be said about that, except like they were just trying to do a pretty chill thing about saying, hey y'all, we're not going to remove this and break any of your existing mods, but future versions you're going to have to find it on Curse, which isn't that big of a deal. In essence, it means, or find it on Modrinth, which isn't that big of a deal. In essence, it means that if you were to go and need to update for any particular reason, you would have to set that up as a sort of override in your mod pack. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the dashboard at the same time. So yeah, like basically you would just say, hey, I've got this mod override. Here's the jar file that I need to include. It's Sodium blah, 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 blah. And the moderators will look at it twice, be like, okay, fine. And accept it, because there's not a version of that jar file on Curse. So they'll allow it, is pretty much how that works. There's a little bit more to it, but that's the general idea. But no, Curse instead said, I see that you've decided to promote another website, a competitor, our one and only direct competitor, in fact. We're just going to remove all of your mods for you. And so they took down Sodium and Iris, and they removed all the versions, or disabled all the versions, breaking any mod pack using Sodium or Iris. Right there on the spot, they just decided to do that on their own. Which means that essentially it's not a user-controlled platform in the slightest. It's a solely capitalistically fueled platform, which I've always known, with the primary and possibly solitary goal of making as much money as possible, passing as little of it off to the creators who actually made the content, and, you know, trying to shut down any possible resistance that they get out there at all. So yeah, like, I'm still supporting my content on Curse because I know that a lot of people don't know this, or maybe they do and their opinion is different, and I'm okay with that. But I've decided that I've been putting all my effort into this tool to migrate stuff from Curse to Modrinth. It has been about easily 130 to 140 of my personal hours in the last 2 weeks alone. Like, I've spent basically any time on it that I can, in an effort to help people get off of the platform. Because my concern, my reasoning, yeah, Overwolf. I should say Overwolf, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. They're behaving like one and the same. But I invested my own man hours into making a tool to help people like me who were concerned about moving over and not having their old versions already there, and made a tool to do that. And at this point, you know, I've already made enough noise with it. Not a lot, unfortunately, hasn't gotten a ton of traction, but people are using it. I've noticed that the Divine RPG developer was using it the other day. Just going through the logs and making sure there weren't any major issues with a couple of the new pipelines I implemented. And so, yeah, it's essentially going to be able to enable people to get off of the platform or, you know, support both like I am. And I've found personally that developing mod packs for Modrinth is a lot easier if you're using something like Prism than I think it ever was. There are also tools like MMC Pack Exporter, which is what I'm using, that lets me, like, I hooked it up to a context script, so like a shell right-click menu drop-down. So if you right-click on a zip file which is one that I exported from Prism Launcher, it gives me an option to prep it for CurseForge and Modrinth, and it spits out one that has the overrides and like all the manifest JSON stuff for CurseForge, because you know they don't let you just put the jar files in there half the time, and another one for Modrinth. And yeah, it uses PackWiz in the background. It's built on top of PackWiz. It just requires a lot less setup for your pack in the moment. I don't know. Everyone has their own pipeline. Whatever works for you works for you. Y'all know I'm pretty open to alternate methods pretty much all the time. On that note, I do need to get into Tinker's tools like we have discussed. But yeah, so Curse for me has been like on the back burner. I'll continue to, you know, support moving off of the platform as much as I can. And I mean, like, I'm also kind of giving them the middle finger because my pack export, my mod exporter or migrator, really, uses their services to download the mods. What is VH, Valhelsia? Vault Hunters, yeah. Right, well, and so that's the catch-22 of it all, and additional proof that Curse most certainly did and continues to have a monopoly on the platforms of similar types, right, is like I wanted to push harmonious creationeering to Modrinth this week. I had a build ready. I had the MR pack, which is Modrinth. Like Curse, you export a .zip, and that's what you like publish to Curse. But Modrinth uses a .zip in disguise called MR pack, which is a custom name. That way you can just double click it and it pops up in Prism, and it's like super easy, and it's crazy intelligently and just awesomely made. But the problem is if you add a jar file in your MR pack as an override, because let's say it's not on Modrinth yet, which is the case for still probably 35 to 40% of the mods in harmonious creationeering, and significantly more for significantly larger packs, then you have to, and Modrinth helps a lot with this. Modrinth's mods are pristine. They go through every single jar file, backsource it to who made it, or and like what's the license on it, and if you have permission to distribute via that license, then you can include it in your overrides folder. Is the TLDR there? Oh no, you just put frickin', yeah, I knew you did. Didn't mean to right click with that. What's the other food I just put away in here on accident? Who knows? We'll find it. Oh, for sure. I give Modrinth my highest praise. They're the best. But if you include a jar file that doesn't have a license, or whose license is restrictive and doesn't let you distribute their jar files, which is a non-zero number of mods in harmonious creationeering, specifically one, and that one was Regions Unexplored, which the developer just moved everything over to Modrinth, and it's basically just pending approval. So another win. And if you use a weird custom license, which that was the other kind of annoying thing, someone used a custom license for fun, and it made things harder, to be completely honest. Let me find it real quick. I don't remember which one it was. Ecologics. Ecologics has this license. So you go to the CurseForge page. Come on. Why is my desktop not showing my desktop? There we go. So Ecologics has a custom license, right? So they probably came here, said, okay, cool. Here's a URL though. And so if they have a script doing this, it wouldn't detect this. And you can see there's this fun stuff, you know, all these directories are subject to the license below. And so these are all rights reserved, which sucks because it means that all the resources cannot be distributed. And then everything else code-wise is MIT, which makes sense and is how it should probably be for many mods. But it's frustrating, right? Because it doesn't describe or like mention in any sense of the way like this mod is available for distribution in its whole. Like if you dissect it and take things out from these three resources, you're gone. It's all rights reserved. No. So I don't know if that's like a standing issue. This has been like my number one go-to, or I don't know. I have a presence. It's not a great one. It's not a lot of one. But I find that I tend to be able to poke mod authors and say, hey, can you know, can I ask you a question or can you do something? And they usually respond, and they're usually really chill. So I'll probably just have to bother them and be like, hey, can you put this on Modrinth or modify your license so that Modrinth is happy? Anyways, we're here for Minecraft. On that note, my music is gone. Oh, my. Weird. Okay. Sorry, my Game Chops playlist just completely froze up. Let's do Mario and chill. Anyways, stone for more mortars. Anyways, that was my 14-minute rant. I did this on the science the other day, my man. I can't anyways because I'm trying to get affiliate, so I'm trying to play stuff that's specifically YouTube and Twitch safe. So I don't want to risk it because I'm trying so freaking hard to get affiliato. Not that I think it's ever going to happen. Not that I think it should happen. But it is good music. It was actually stuck in my head the other day, I'm not going to lie. mice have rafts. My dog's being a pseudo butt. I can't wait. What I'm probably gonna do, depending on how our stream setup goes, is I think I'm probably gonna, at our new house, I'm probably gonna get like a home Wi-Fi cam or something to set up outside so that we can watch birds, but also watch the dog trot around on stream. Mostly birds. But the trotting around is nice too. Because she's not gonna know what to do with herself. By the way, I don't know if Mala Cam's gonna happen right now. Mala's razzled. Well, she was in the background. There you go. There's Mala. She's gonna. I think she might just uncontrollably piss next week. Because Monday we move into the new house. Well, Monday we have keys to the new house, and then we have like 7 weeks to actually get our stuff out of here and over there.
Was it on my foot?
Believe that. Luke says we should get a squirrel camera. I feel like if we have a bird camera and a Mala camera, which would be the same camera, we're also going to inevitably have squirrels on that camera. Yeah, my wife's super into birds, so that's why I mentioned bird camera. And we're both into watching the dog be stupid in the backyard, because, well...
The dumb mammal I wish to watch is my dog.
Yeah, pretty much. She is our dumb mammal. Oh, she's getting razzled. All right, let's finish processing up this human meat. Yeah, she heard human meat was being processed and wanted to know if she could have some. If that has illicit chicken proteins in it. What's up? She did pee twice.
She peed at the fallen tree again.
What?
There's a fallen tree in the courtyard.
Yeah.
She peed there.
When?
Oh. And last night.
Goofy dog. She's getting old, so she's having minor potty issues, but it's not that big of a deal. She's doing really good, considering her age. Now, what do I do with this? I cook this, and now I can make burgers with it, right? Yeah, here we go. This is what I wanted. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pitch black for you. Let me fix that. Knife. Right? You are 2 of... Yeah, okay. Hergus Burgus. Noted, noted. I need more space. I need chests to not be expensive. Sure. Get out of here. Jerk. And then you dropped an axe, which happens to be made out of iron. Annoyingly enough, that means that I have to go down and get some more frickin' lava. But I should go ahead and start the process so that it finishes off the lava in here and at least rounds it out to an even 0. Yes, I saw that you made it. I sent you a wave. I really should too. Is there a trick to holding multiple lava tanks? Like, can I just put them in my backpack? Or is it just gonna burn me the whole time no matter what? That sucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pass on that for now. That is highly unfortunate and highly uninteresting. Alright, so this, no, hang on. Hold that. Reverse it. We've got this. We need baguette. Oh, I needed more dough. Shoot. Oh, no, I've got dough. Hey. We will do that and then cook what I can. I'm gonna need a new saw soon. Remind me. Saw head can't be made out of you. Silver, though. I've got plenty of that. So a saw blade is how much? 4. Okay. Yep, this is a server. File and hammer. Are these good for much? No, not really. Noted. We'll go through the pine wood. I don't really care for this stuff. I really should get a blast or a coke oven soon. Probably on my priorities for today. Should also get some more water while that does its thing. I will be right back. My best man and best friend, Marks, received his his silver play button today. Hello. Okay, so it wants me to make large steak sandwich and large bacon sandwich. Also, sorry, Kaneki, I didn't... Kaineki? Please tell me if I'm pronouncing it. Kaineki is how I'm tempted to say it, but I see it for some reason want to say Kayaneki, which I know is not correct, just based on the letters there. But, yeah, sorry to make you do extra work just through facts and knowledge and updates. No shit. So this, let it focus. Come on. There we go. Ish. This is an apartment that I lived in 10 years ago with my mom. It has come back around. And the really funny part about this, what I find the most entertaining, I remember how much it was a month before. It has only gone up by $45 in 10 years. It was $950 a month at the last, in 2011 when we moved there, it was $950.
God. Which one did you live in? 3?
Yeah.
It's the same
Is it 3? There's blue residue in that house.
Let me see. There are pictures.
Yep, that's the one. And it had a weird bathroom. Well, they all did.
Let's see the weird.
That's the bathroom. It was same tile and everything. We put window clings up on the window, and when you open the vanity up, there's an old-fashioned razor dispenser that goes just between the house. That's just where it goes. I can't believe this is available.
Did you see the hand?
Yes. Kainak. Okay, I can do that. Thank you. I appreciate pronunciation assistance.
Sure, the ceiling light.
That's new. Yeah, that's the living room.
Yes.
It was a weird place.
The fridge is not in the
Mm-mm.
kitchen.
Nope. You saw the size of the kitchen. You've seen the size of the kitchen.
Yeah, that's. Oh, is that the radiator that leaked?
Yep, that's the, well, probably replaced now, but yes, that's the AC unit. There's one in each room, and that's the only cooling and heating in that whole place, because it's so small.
Oh gosh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's funny. You should send that to my mom.
Yeah.
She's probably also going to comment on the price. Luke, you came in my house, you barged right in, and you left the door open. You left the door open. Oh, and now the door made me suffocate.
I was just looking. I was just curious if like the market's changed at all.
Clearly not.
Not for this.
It's in a vacuum.
Oh, let's see how they describe it.
And for context, we lived here for 3 years. Yeah. Like I said, back in the day, what people would do, like what men would do and women to shave is they would use actual razor blades, like the same we use on a box cutter. They would use actual razor blades to cut. And when you were done, because we didn't have trash bags and we couldn't just let a bunch of razors be loose in your garbage when you went to the dump, is houses built in that era would have slats in the vanities that would open up, and those slats would literally just go between the walls of the house, and you would just dump them there. And so that's why it's really dangerous to go restore an old house that you don't know the history of, because you could bust a wall open and it just spills hundreds of thousands of razors on you. Or acorns, apparently, yes.
smoking. Good rental history. No major criminal. No application fee of $35 per adult. I love how it says no major criminal.
I think that's the, I think it's probably still owned by the same person who was also my mom's realtor for her house she has now.
Well, they don't allow pets anymore. I wonder why.
Probably because Blue was crying so loud in the upstairs unit that we were renting that the business downstairs actually called us and said, "Can you please tell your dog to be quiet? We're trying to do massage therapy down here." And your 6-month-old screaming puppy is, as you might imagine, not therapeutic. Sorry, I just find this hysterical. I loved that little apartment because it was small enough that my mom never let it get that dusty. My mom is a goblin and has very different standards for myself. And so I don't like how my mom lives. And like, not in the sense of like, oh, she doesn't drink from, you know, Fiji bottled water. No, like this woman will literally let things get stained brown because they have that much dust on them for that long and she just refuses to clean them. Not refuses, just doesn't. I just can't stand it. My OCD literally became a thing because of how negligent my mom was to cleaning her house up. I was not always like this. Thanks, Mom. That's incredible. I cannot believe. Again, send that to my mom. Then again, she is probably getting ready for bed. So we should make toast. I should probably just eat a whole baguette because, I mean, why not? I was gonna say, I think I got 2 of a sandwich, and I want to eat that one first. Where did all my bread go? Did I throw my bread away? I made bread, yeah? Did I use all my bread? No. It's right here. Oh my god, my eyesight disappeared right before my eyes. Wait, no, hang on. And yes, I'm aware there are better fuels. I don't have any. I think 4 eggs is probably the most useful thing I can get out of this, huh? No criminal. Can't tell if that's a warning or a threat. Toast. Okay, and you know what? We're just gonna eat this piece of bread raw. Look at all this food we have. Heck yeah. Let's go with all these sandwiches. And I'm just going to put this here. I need to set a kitchen up, and I don't want to because I don't have space. Also, what the heck is this saw? Oh, it's the framing saw. But at the same time, it feels really kind of important. Right, exactly. It's like, I mean, if I was a criminal, I'm not going to go out of my way to tell you. And based on the fact that this apartment complex, or this apartment unit, which is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and it was about 700 square feet, is only $950 a month, and it's right next to the city square. My guess is there's no background check because the application fee just cannot warrant it. So, like, it was like a $25 or $30 application fee. So, like, you're not going to make enough money off of that application fee to go do a background check. So, either you expect me to out myself, or you expect me to just not be a criminal while I'm there, or you expect me to not be caught being a criminal while I'm there. Or this is their way of saying, please don't smoke pot in that unit, because my mom definitely did. Hard to say. Hard to say. So the lunch bag seems like it would be a good idea to, you know, start using now for our own selection of foods. Especially because we have quite a few. So we'll do that for now, and then we'll keep those around as well. Should we get into Tinkers now? I feel like now should be Tinker time, maybe. I'm not gonna make juice at the moment. Oh, dear God, no. I don't have stainless steel. What do you think I'm made? Oh, right, the soft mallet can also do that. Never mind, yeah. Let's go bunk some fruit. Such a funny concept to me, just bunk. And wow, suddenly you have fruit. You probably don't make a bottle, do you? No. Certainly was tired of mallow berries. Oh well. Blackberry juice? Whatever. Soft mallet. Doesn't matter. So now that gets me just a bunch of stuff. I guess here I'm probably just going to choose a loot bag for fast food. Wow, torches. Actually genuinely always helpful in this pack with the stupid darkness. All right, let's go take a break from this. This is getting tiresome. Oh, sorry. One moment to realign my spine because it's like that. Pro tip, don't be tall. It's natural selection's way of saying I hope you hit every tree on your way out the door. Which, by the way, I do. It also means you're going to have spine problems, which I also have. So... have I found some sort of weird exploit? Weird. I don't care about this. I'm actually really happy with the weaponry. You wanted me to get 10 wood and just give it to you, and I don't like that, but I don't really care about the pine, so sure. Whatever. Just become green. And then you wanted wood pulp, which I already made, and then paper, which I think Chad is probably our worst nightmare. Right, because yeah, that's annoying. Shoot. How much paper you wanted? 16? Okay. Wood pulp was not this, it was you. do that. And I keep a crafting table in here now, so that's helpful. Let me find a new album. There we go. Should probably keep enough. Oh, right. Yeah, there's no infinite water sources. Okay, well, whatever. We'll keep it anyway. Book parts. That's what we have now. And don't know how you calculated the paper that I had, because I certainly don't have it at the moment on hand. Just make 2 more crafts, just since we've already got the water. Nope. You go. There we go. And so now you're going to want me to make a bunch of stuff for Tinkers, yeah? Okay, so let's get ourselves a chest. And then we just need some sticks. Just go ahead and grab all of those and a hammer. Hammer or soft mallet? I think that was a soft mallet. So let's do one of those instead. Oh, hang on. What is the soft mallet recipe? I thought that was it. Planks. Okay. Much cheaper than I thought it was. Now we can do this. We can do one of you. I also really want to turn you. Did I not grab my crafting table out here? Or did I just use it? I think I just used it. That's right. I'm dumb. Not particularly awake today. I'm once again on no caffeine out of, at this point, just stubbornness. I just want to avoid it if I can. But I want a crafting station for myself. Oh, it's just a saw. Okay then. That was an issue that I ran into as well. What I ended up doing was using my little tool instead, and it seems to work pretty well. Because, yeah, I ran into that issue as well. So, PackWiz will try to do a CurseForge import, but it misses a lot of mods, which is kind of bizarre. So what I ended up doing was just taking all the jar files, tossing them into my multi-MC instance, or Prism Launcher, sorry. And then just keeping them that way. You can do like a check for updates in Prism Launcher, and it'll figure out the hashes and the names and sort out like all that stuff like it's supposed to. You can even tell the priority. And then on export, I just exported everything and then used this tool that I have to do it. Let me send you that just in case it helps. MMC export. So this, let's send just on Twitch. This is the tool that I'm using. It's a Python script, and it's super duper helpful. Essentially, there's just a config.toml you'll need to set up that just is like tells it at the very top. It just says like, here's the pack name, here's the pack version, and here's the like pack author, I think. And then you can go into really deep detail to say like, I want this resource, you know, this jar file to come from some location. I want that jar file to come from some other location, whether it be GitHub or Modrinth or whatnot. And then yeah, you just let it do its thing. And it even has a format for exporting your pack as a format of PackWiz, which is why I really like it. It has a lot of options. All right, we have a tool station. We now need, we need one of these. Just gonna make it the lazy way. Do these really not make a fence? That's dumb. It's definitely one of those things I've taken for granted over the ages, is just like mods that add a wood, adding proper support from end to end for that wood. All right, so I've got you. Last thing I need is you. The heck is this? A barricade. Okay. And that's Tinker's for us, so we can do the full suite. Oh, they don't even interconnect. I actually like that much more. But I'm probably going to scoop this down below a little bit. So we've got tool station, stencil table. Yeah, okay. I like that a little more. These trapdoors are really like having a bad time with their culling. Woof. Speaking of woof, I'm sleepy. I'll just go ahead and keep this sorted. Does not really matter all that much. So now you're going to tell me what? What are you going to tell me to do? I haven't done this part at all yet. Okay, so you want me to make things. You want me to go kill a cow. Okay, so a lot of this is just like, I'm not gonna say obvious, but I've already done it. Oh, you're gonna make me actually make a brand new one of these. That's just not nice. Okay, so I need a feather. bone, and 3 string. So that's done. Oh, it wants me to make one of these. I might pass on that then. Let's go straight down here then. You want more patterns. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves another one of these. No, 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 you don't have to apologize for interaction. Interesting, okay. Well, good. I mean, as long as that works, that's the biggest thing, right? All right, and so you wanted me to make a pickaxe, an axe, a shovel, and a binding. So let's see. Shovel, axe, pick, bind. Done. I've already got flint. So you want me to make flint tool heads and wooden bindings. Is that 3 wooden bindings? Why isn't that 3 wooden bindings? Whatever. So we'll do you. And then you, and you. That's all completed, and now you just want me to make the tools. Gotcha. There's the pick. Okay, that's why. I couldn't remember if this version required a binding on those tools or not, so that's why I didn't make the extra one. Basic Stone Age or blank pattern? Basic Stone Age for me. Veggie strips. They look like sideways macarons. Okay, so I'm gonna put my better tools away and just start using the Tinker's ones for now. I don't know what the major advantages here are, but there is Tinker's tool leveling, I think, right? So there is that, which is very nice. And these aren't too miserably slow. And flint is very easy to get more of, so that is a benefit for sure. Go ahead and put these away. You're not really a form or anything, whatever. Again, we'll use it. I'm just a little bit annoyed that it didn't detect the one that I already had. Don't care about the book at all. You should have 1 pine wood, and we can put this in there. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest pain that I found as well. So should we do throwing knives? I think I'm just gonna come back to these two. I do want to do the cow tip request real quick, just because I want to get quests done. Quest rewards can be nice. And also there's cows everywhere, so... Oh, and I need 6 cows. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna leave the close ones for later. I need to start breeding them up a little bit. To be honest, it's been low priority though. Here we go, some distant cows. Wow. I'm a criminal in 7 states. Okay, so toss that there. You're next going to complain about cotton and string. I'm not crafting them again. I love that they changed name. I didn't notice that, actually. Leather, string, and woven cotton. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. Okay, yeah, that can wait until next time I get around to making a new set. I don't need punji sticks for anything, so why would I make 20 of them? Okay, oven bricks. Definitely highest on my priority at the moment. So we need, how many? We need 104. Okay, I can do that. Shouldn't be that bad. That was sand on the other half, right? Yep, okay. Let's do it. We've got bunch of stuff. You're not doubled there either. Okay. Didn't expect it to be, just checking. And I think probably whenever we get a coke oven set up is when I'm going to call it a stream, because I'm really sleepy. Besides, this will take a while, so... Then down here is where... Am I going the right way? Yeah, down here is where we spawned. And there's a bunch of sand. So if we need 104 of those... then we need 35 of that craft. So we need, let me see, 32, 96, 111 clay, which we already have. And we're going to need... $175 sand. Okay, shouldn't be that bad. That's funny. Okay, weird, but funny. Good grief, I'm tired. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so now it wants me to smelt these. That seems really boring, so I'm probably going to do that off stream and just go ahead and call it a stream since I'm barely staying awake. Because yeah, it seems like probably at this point it'd be smartest to just go ahead and take some of this coal ore, since we've got so much of it, and start turning it into its root, you know, coal, and then start smelting these up like normal. Anyways, y'all, sorry for the shorter stream. Feeling just really exhausted for some reason. So I'm going to call it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I have no idea when I'll be around next. But you guys know I'll always, you know, comment on Twitch or, comment on Twitter and Discord and all over the place. Anyways, you guys, thanks a ton for sticking around. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you soon. Take care, y'all. Bye.